It's how I make 2K a week at 17. As you can see, 10K right there. That was in July. I'm about to show y'all June. This is only one of my accounts too. My other account is over my PayPal, like so my website is tied to where I get paid through and stuff. Whatever. That's I don't know. I'm not trying to explain all that, but that was 8K or 7.6 in June, and I'm 17 years old. I'm going into my senior year of high school. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I know people don't really like super long videos. I don't either. I just want to help you guys out and hopefully end up changing your life. Or at least trying to. I'll say for my first point to hit is that most teens waste time and I just turn my hours into money. What I mean by that is pretty much every hour of the day, besides the hours that I was sleeping, I was working my ass off. I was out there from 8 a.m. to 7 a.m. getting told no in 95-degree heat that I couldn't uh, pretty much get their business. And I'm thinking back on it right now. Those are some rough times, but I say rough in the sense that it didn't feel good to fail and succeed, but it felt good in another sense that pretty much every no that I got, every failure that I got, I was one step closer to pretty much getting a yes or getting pretty much getting closer to where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fail. It's gonna suck. I promise you are, but it's okay because every time you fail, you're one step closer to getting the life or whatever that may be, the goal that you want, and that's the best part. Most teens waste their time scrolling on TikTok, Xbox, playing a game, whatever. If you put that same time into really working on a business, whether that be, I don't care if you selling wristbands, I don't care if you selling candy on the street, you know what I'm saying? If you put that time into it, sure it may seem minuscule right now, but the more time you put into it, the bigger it's gonna grow and grow and grow and grow. There's a such thing as compound interest. It may seem small right now, but if you do the same thing for a year or you just keep hustling for a year, you're gonna look back and you can be like, damn, look at how far I came. But imagine you never started. You always had the thought in your head, oh, I'm just starting. I'm never gonna look. I'm gonna use Mr. Beast as an example. You can go back and look at that dude videos from like I think 2020 something. I don't know, like 2015, something like that. He was getting no views, something like that. Or I Show Speed getting no views. They started, and now you just see, you know what I'm saying, where they're at right now. People always love the view, but they don't love the climb up to the top. And that's just facts. Because the climb is hard, it sucks, there's nobody there with you. Once you get up to the top, everybody likes to see, how do you get there? Oh, it looks so good. You know what I'm saying? You just got to start, twin. And that's what I want to tell you. You can't care what other people think. You just got to start because once you get there, you're there. And you're able to take care of your mom, your future kids, your wife, whatever you may got. And it's all because you started and took initiative into your own hands. And that brings me to my next point. I really had a mindset. Well, I say to make the income that I'm making now, which still isn't that impressive, is 17-year-olds making 100K, 200K. Me making almost 20K a month isn't really, it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the only way I could put it. But I had a mindset shift. I saw money as a tool, not a toy. I feel like what really changed with me, I started chasing a relationship with God. I started praying more before and after my meals, before I went to sleep. And honestly, I still need to do better with that. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. There's always room for improvement. But I feel like once I started chasing a relationship with God, a lot of things changed, and that therefore allowed me to simply see money as a tool to get what I wanted, take care of my friends, my family, and things like that, and pretty much just stack it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, in my personal opinion, that people chase money because, like, oh, I need money, 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 and press the hose, whatever. I promise you, it'll come so much easier if you chase a business, a career, a relationship with God. You chase all that, the money just comes as a side gig, dude. I can't really, I don't know if that's making sense. Hopefully it should, but once you start, you will understand. I promise you, you will. Just take that time, get right with God, cut out all the unnecessary stuff, the drinking, the smoking, all that, which is the girls, which is exactly what I did. And just start focusing on yourself and your future. Because you're going to be like that, you're going to be 30 with 2 kids, and who knows where you're going to be at. You know what I'm saying? I will say, if you're young and broke, it's your choices and not your age. You know what I'm saying? I'm 17 years old. I wouldn't consider myself rich, but I'm definitely not broke. You know what I'm saying? And I really just started to show that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. 3 months ago, or 3.5 months ago, I was a junior in high school and I was broke. Like, I didn't have any money to my name. You know what I'm saying? I've never worked a 9 to 5. I never will. And that pretty much just goes to show that you can do a lot in 3 months. I made this much money. I'm not gonna see the exact amount, but if you just do the math from what I showed you and what I said earlier in the video, you should know how much money I have to my name at 17. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said earlier, it's other 16, 17, 18 year olds making way more money than me that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's other people on this app making videos like that, making way more than that. But I don't want you to get caught up in the money aspect. You know what I'm saying? I really had to change how I moved, the people I was hanging around, the girls I was with, all that. It really just started one step at a time. I had to cut out one thing at another and really just make my life better, brick by brick. That's really the only way that I could put it. And it might seem like I did it in a quick amount of time, but I will say the way that I made the money, I had that planned out, I think 6 or 8 months ahead of the time. So I was really, that's just when the ball really got it rolling. But I was locked in 8 months before that. You know what I'm saying? So it might be slow, it might be fast. Everybody's different, but I really want to make this video just to tell you, if you needed the encouragement or the motivation or mainly the discipline, just start, just do it, just get locked in. I really want to see you guys succeed. I don't know who I'm talking to, which is honestly a great thing that I don't know who I'm talking to, because it doesn't matter. This skin tone doesn't matter, race doesn't matter, ethnicity doesn't matter. If you have the same blood as me pumping through your veins, which you do, you can do it, twin. I promise you that you can. And I just want to see you succeed. I'm gonna try to keep these videos as short as I can for y'all. Just give you the info that I need and pretty much just get out. That's pretty much all I got for y'all right now. That's it. Ciao.